Welcome back to Center Stage with Jake Majors. We were just having a very interesting conversation, but before we get into it, like, comment, and subscribe to the Orange Bloods Texas Football YouTube channel. Love the mouthful. Always have it. It's fine. Jake lives with 5 people, right? Or you're the 5th person?
I'm the 6th person. Yeah.
Are you in a house?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't necessarily make it better because it's still only one kitchen. Does everybody have their own bathroom?
Yeah. Oh, no, actually, I'm sorry. So the 2 people downstairs have their own bathroom, but then the 4 people upstairs, it's just like divided by 2. So there's 2 bathrooms for 2 people. And
that's a locker room, Jake.
It's not that bad because my roommate, the one who's next to me that I share a bathroom with, he's from my hometown. So like, and we were best friends like growing up through high school. So we like know each other like very well. So
your roommate's with your bestie?
Yeah, like one of my besties from my hometown.
one of them. Whoa.
I got the boys back home. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talks about how they have like their people back home. He's one of my people, but he's here with me.
I love that. Does he do any sports too?
No, he's just a normal student.
Okay, that's like Jordan Whittington. His roommate is also one of his good friends from home. Also doesn't play a sport. I like the balance.
Yeah, just some people to keep around you to not always be about football. But we try and make this house the least about football as possible. We already deal with it enough.
Okay. But yet we're about to talk about football. What about the other 4? So it's you, your bestie, and then the other 4.
Logan Parr, Sawyer Gorham Welch, Hudson Card, and then one of Hudson's best friends from high school. So
I really want to dig deep into this roommate talk, but maybe another segment.
Okay, for sure.
Okay. Any good eats, good games? I feel like we haven't spoken in a while.
This past weekend, good eats would be Cabo Bob's. I had to treat myself.
Good.
I felt like I needed some Cabo Bob's, and man, I got some Cabo Bob's. I'll tell you what. There was the Cowboys. Always a good game to watch on the weekend. That's about it. Good Cowboys win, some Cabo Bob's. It never does you wrong. So
right, it sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Are you gonna open up a little membership at Cabo Bob's now, or what?
I definitely have the coupon card where you like punch like the star, or how many times you go, you either get a free shirt or a free entree or something like that. I definitely have one of those. Or multiple.
I make fun of you about it because I wish I was like you in terms of that type of stuff. I kind of want to start couponing because I used to watch the show like Extreme Couponing. And then it just takes so much time. But then their big carts of like 3 and 4 carts would be like $15.
My mom used to be big on coupons. You remind me of my mom when you said that.
I remind you of your mother. I'm at that point now. Dang.
No. Just a coupon.
No, it's a compliment.
Yeah. I mean, you want to save money, you're being smart.
You're right. Save money.
But it's also a lot of effort.
So. It is a lot of effort. And I think you have to choose certain brands, right?
I think so.
I'm a brand type of gal. That's my issue. Things taste different depending on the brand, and I will die on that hill. Like in terms of water, mm-hmm. I don't cross paths when it comes to different types of water.
I agree.
Can't. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day when I feel like saving money.
One day.
Finally. So, what's the rivalry this weekend? Is this your first rivalry or second? OU versus Texas.
This is my first.
What was your first? Good. My facts are correct, like I always think. Tell me about your experience, the atmosphere, all around.
First of all, the atmosphere was amazing. Just seeing, the divide at the 50-yard line, Texas and OU. It was an awesome experience. This is kind of like one of the games that I would like talk about with my dad when I was little, like the rivalry games. The Auburn, Alabama, Texas, OU, Michigan, Michigan State. Like this is one of the ones that, you know, I always watched growing up, and then I got to play in it, and it's a true blessing just being on that field and being able to represent, you know, the University of Texas. It wasn't, you know, of course, the outcome we wanted, but it was just an awesome experience to be a part of, and I mean, I wouldn't trade it for anything else.
Absolutely. It was my first Red River rivalry, and it was insane. First of all those people, I was late to the stadium, but all of those people just going through the fair, it was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot, but it was a great experience. Like I wish it was a Red River rivalry every single weekend. Honestly, I'm already making plans for next year.
That would be crazy.
I know. I didn't get to taste any of the fair food at all. I didn't get to ride any of the rides, and I'm a big rides, Six Flags type of gal. Didn't even get to experience it. And then even after the game, I left. I just don't feel like I got the full effect.
Should probably arrive a day earlier then. Come on, man.
I should. You're right. I was there. Okay. I was there a day early, but I don't know. I just didn't go. I don't know why I didn't go. I was thinking that it was just going to be like any other fair, because you know how, I don't know, you Texans kind of exaggerate sometimes. They always think that what they have is the best, but I am starting to realize that they mean what they say.
Oh, we mean what we say.
Absolutely. Yeah. They're like, the Dallas State Fair is the biggest fair you'll ever go to, and this, that. And I'm just like, okay, I've been to plenty of fairs. And when I got there, I was like, oh my God. So like, people were coming after the game.
Almost like too much.
It was too much. I will say I was down and out for a couple days. That's why I gave you guys a break. I didn't text anybody Sunday, didn't text anybody Monday. Courtesy to y'all, but courtesy to me, because your girl was tired. It was a lot. But you know, Jake, I have to talk to you about some things.
Sorry.
You had 2 snap infractions. What was going
on? Just miscommunication. I mean, didn't help that we were in the O-line. I mean, I'm sorry. We were in the OU corner, starting out those drives, and
right.
You know, we have something called silent cadence that we use every once in a while when it gets too loud. Like we use it in Arkansas. And, I guess we just felt like we didn't need it, and then we started getting towards the OU side, and things started getting loud, and just, you know, errors that should have happened but happened, and you know, I take full responsibility for it. There's no excuse about it, but you know, just the crowd noise didn't help at all, and then I didn't really agree on the second one, but it is what it is. I was just trying to snap the ball to get the first down, and they called a snap infraction. But yeah, I mean, it's just stuff you learn from, stuff you are accountable for, and you just move on, and you know, you work on things such as keying in on, you know, whoever's back there, Casey or Hudson, you know, key on their voice, key on their clap, and sometimes that gets hard, but when you really like focus on it, it's not really an issue. So I'm just gonna, you know, this whole week I worked on that. We used crowd noises at practice. That really helped me being able to focus on that, and you know, just take the issue head on. It was my fault, and you know, I'm accountable for it, and hopefully, I mean, I'm gonna do my best, and I won't let it happen again.
Oh my God, it feels like, Jake, don't be so depressing. Like it feels like you're like I'm the principal, or I'm Coach Flood or Coach Sark or whoever else, and you just got called to the principal's office.
It's just one of those things. It's just one of those things that like weighed heavily on me.
Yeah.
I could have prevented that, and I didn't. So that's kind of like my emotions behind, you know, those incidents. And I mean, I gave it to you like straight up. Just gave it to you.
Yeah, you're right.
And yeah.
Because from the last one you had at I forgot which game that was, because all these games are lumping together for me. It was TCU. Yeah, that one struck a nerve with you. I know we talked about that. So then when it happened in the game, I told you, I'm starting to feel like a personal connection with all of my guys, all of my football guys. So when it happened, I was just like, God, he's going to be pissed. But I feel like you did bounce back. You said that you don't feel like the second one was fair. I agree. So
Yeah,
I still think that you were bouncing back.
yeah, I mean, the second one is what it is. I mean, um, I guess I didn't snap the ball fully. I mean, I did snap it, but to the ref, it didn't look like it. I
Right.
understand where he's coming from. May not agree on it, but the call is what it is. But
Yeah.
Casey reminded me and Jared Wiley whenever it happened.
Yeah.
They just reminded me that stay cool. This don't let
Mm-hmm.
something like that get to you. And we ended up scoring
Right.
the last drive that we had, and that felt like a bounce back because I felt like I let down the team, but we were
Mm-hmm.
able to go down, and I was able to orchestrate the O line, tell them where to go. All the calls we did, and that felt good. Also, I kind of had that bad taste in my mouth from the snap infractions, and I
Yeah.
talked to Casey after the game. He was like, "You're a true warrior for that. Like many people
Mm-hmm.
would let that get to your mind and let that get to you and affect the rest of the game. But I could see that you didn't, and I recognize that I didn't let that affect me the rest of the game, which was pretty cool to uh, just recognize.
Absolutely, it is. And I was gonna shine some light on that. The fact that, yeah, it made you mad, it got under your skin, but you didn't let it just get to you. Even after the second one, you're not gonna let it get to you. And that's
Yeah,
way easier said than done. Even when I was interviewing Xavier Worthy about his fumble, and how he went to coach and he ended up getting the ball again, it was like a bounce back for him too. So
yeah,
the fact that you guys are that what's first of all, what helps the bounce back is your mindset. You
mhm,
know, the only way you're going to get that bounce back is if your head is in it and you're not letting it get to you.
yeah,
And that could be frustrating. You're looking up at the scoreboard, you hear the fans, there's a lot going on, and you just make a mistake the same
yeah,
way X did. But then you have the comeback. That doesn't happen for everybody.
yeah.
So the way that you were able to stay cool, calm, and collected, even though I know you did not want to, knowing you, my good pal, you did it. And you move on from it. Oh well. And everybody else will move on from it too.
I'll tell you one thing. Bringing up X, that kid is a warrior. I love that guy so much. Just being around him and feeding off of his energy. That first play that we had, I just that was just so fun. Just watching him go score. And I mean, I know that things happen. I had things happen to me. He had things happen to him. His was probably bigger than mine. But
Yeah.
the way he, like you said, bounced back was awesome to see. Just knowing like our team is going in the direction that we need to when it comes to messing up. So that was just awesome to see. And just shout out to him because I love being his teammate. I love watching uh, play. I mean, arguably, he's one of the top freshmen in the nation at the moment, which is
Absolutely.
pretty cool to watch. Yeah, I mean, just shout out to him.
Shout out to Xavier Worthy. I
Yeah,
will never shut you down on that.
cool
Shout
people.
literally, you guys during the game, I'm always like, it's the orange blood athletes. Like they're doing what needs to be done every single time. So I love the success. He definitely is a warrior. Him being a freshman is just outstanding. And the fact that he's never satisfied, the way he sits through our interviews, just unsatisfied, unfazed with his 260 yards receiving, he's just like, yeah,
He was probably like, I can get more or something like that.
that's exactly what he
I'm sure he did. Knowing him, I'm sure he did.
a perfectionist. But how are the vibes this week at practice? How are you doing?
I think I'm doing well. I mean, what happened in the past days in the past.
Right.
I remember Coach Sark after we lost to Arkansas. He said, "Don't let Arkansas beat us twice
Mm-hmm.
in the game following that game,"
Mm-hmm.
and he said that for OU as well. And I feel like the team overall has, adopted that mindset of we lost. It's time to learn from the mistakes and move on and not let it happen again. I felt like this week with like urgency and attention to detail, all that, I feel like we were all clicking. O line, we have some, some mix ups, But I felt like whoever has been in for practice, there hasn't been any, decline in expectations or standards or performance, which is good because I want my guys to be solid as possible, and I felt that this week.
And what's your mindset going into Oklahoma State?
Going into Oklahoma State, I'd say my mindset would be kind of another one, kind of the same mindset I had after Arkansas. Kind of like I got some bad taste in my mouth, and I want to get rid of it as soon as possible. And we just got something to prove again. Got something to prove, our fans and college football. Yeah, something to prove. That's all I gotta say.
I just got a quote from Ovi not too long ago. We interviewed right before you, and he said, I just can't let the whole state of Oklahoma beat us. And that's his mindset.
That's a great way to put it, Ovi. Shout out to him. That's a great way to put it.
It is. So just, you know what to do. I don't ever worry about you guys, honestly.
There's not much to talk about.
You're right.
Gotta take care of business.
You guys do have a bye week after Oklahoma State. You have any plans? I know you want to get through the game first, but do you have any plans? I want to give you guys off, first of all. That's why I'm asking now.
I think one of our biggest plan as an O-line, we've been talking about what should we do. And I think that Thursday, we're thinking about going to a haunted house, which would be pretty fun. Seeing like Tope and all them just at a haunted house. Just thinking about it makes you laugh. But yeah, that's probably one of my plans. And just spend time with family, to be honest. They do live pretty close by now, but just spend time with them. I've been thinking about it. I might go back to Prosper to watch a football game. I don't know yet. Just support the hometown, but we'll see. That's just stuff later to think about right now. Just gotta focus on Oklahoma State.
Okay, I'm interested to see how the haunted house goes.
Trust me, I am too.
I feel like it would be hilarious. We have to get so we just did a day in the life video with Lauren Burke, and if we just do a day in the haunted house with the O lines or D lines, it would be like a comedy show to me.
I should do have a GoPro and go through the haunted house with everybody.
Okay.
Get all our reactions. Maybe we could do that.
We can set that up. We're gonna see who's the tough guys.
Not me. We'll see who goes through the haunted house, not the least reactions, but I'll tell you what, it won't be me. I'll be jumping everywhere. I'll be jumping and screaming.
I can't wait to see it. It was great talking with you. I always worry about talking with you guys after tough losses and everything like that, but y'all are always a joy to interview. Give me the great stuff. And I guess we'll see you guys next time. Yeah. Comment, subscribe.
As always.
Orange Bloods Texas Football YouTube channel to see center stage for Jake Majors. Why would you not want to see that? I don't know.
I'm just a guy. I'm just a center.
You're the center stage. You're the main character. That's what they say.
I just snap the ball. That's all I do.
Not the most important. That's the most important part. Thank you, Jake.